All right, my dancing enthusiasts, this week is my final week in Colombia, and I've had such an absolute blast. From the culture to the people to all of the salsa dancing, it's truly been a dream come true. I came down here with one objective in mind, and that was to take this guy into this guy. With the help of my salsa master Karol, she has taken me from a novice to a stage performing Salsero. But it's not all about the salsa this week. We take a little road trip and travel north, visiting several beautiful landscapes, from the tallest palm trees in the world to an organic coffee farm with a mystery friend who I haven't seen in 15 years. And we go even further to visit a jungle retreat that was built by hand. We kidnapped Karol and brought her on the road trip with us so we can keep the party going and keep the dancing moving. So vamos! We are on the road, Diego, heading to the tallest palm trees in the world are in this beautiful little town called Salento. So we've been told we have to come up here, and so far it has done nothing but impress. These are gorgeous sights. We're high up in the mountains. Guys, this place is absolutely magical. This is called the Valle de Cocora, but this is the tallest palm trees in the entire world, wrapping views of farmland and jungle, and then these huge palm trees which sprout through the jungle tree line and wrap hundreds of feet high. So we're exploring today. We had a 4-hour drive yesterday from Cali to get here. We're gonna do a little bit of dancing, a little bit of exploration, and see what the beautiful countryside of Cocora has to offer us. Let's go check it out. All right, we're in the main park now, Bosque de Palmas. That's the forest of palm trees, the tallest palm trees in the world. I didn't even know this was in Colombia, but we found it, and it is well worth the trip. Check it out. We're at the top of the Bosque de Palmas, and we're gonna host a little salsa class at the very peak, because why not? We brought Karol along, we brought the speaker, let's have some fun. Si te creías que yo iba a llorar por ti, ¿qué va? Estás equivocada. Nunca jamás me verás llorando a mí. Me dijiste que no, que siguiera mi camino, para luego seguir aventurando por ahí. Me dijiste que no, que siguiera mi camino, para luego seguir aventurando por ahí. Por eso es que no comprendo. Y te brindé cariño, amor y ternura. Pero mira, mamacita de mi vida, no me digas que me quieres, porque yo tengo mi jevita que me adora. ¿Podemos parar contigo? ¿Podemos parar contigo? Porque yo tengo We are signing off from possibly our favorite city so far in Colombia, this beautiful little town called Salento, onwards and upwards, literally north, to a town called Jerico, where my friend lives and manages a coffee farm, and then we hit Medellín for un poco más de salsa, ¿no? Vamos! Situation report. We are 60% through a 5 or 6 hour drive, and we've been pulled over on the side of the road to wait 45 minutes for a 1-lane highway to turn green so that our line of trucks can go. we decided to pull out the sound box and host a little salsa class in the highway, because why not? Literally, we have nothing else to do. The buses are literally moving. We gotta go.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Made it after traversing the highlands of the Colombian coffee region to find my long lost friend from New York City, Clara. We used to work at a bar together on the Lower West Side, an old Irish pub. She was a bartender, I was a DJ. We haven't connected since 2008. What? So I flew here because I knew she was here and I wanted to see her coffee bean farm, and they're learning literally from the roots up, showing us what farming is all about, teaching us the proper way to do it without chemicals, without all that bad stuff that we all hate. So she's gonna give us a tour.
This is a coffee plant. The coffee.
I've actually never seen a coffee plant in my life.
So, and you pick the red ones. You pick the red ones.
Uh-huh.
The green ones, you let them ripe. And it's like sweet.
Okay.
There's not really, and inside you find the two beans.
Where's the caffeine?
But it's inside the.
Oh, it's inside this.
Yeah, this is dried.
Mm-hmm.
This is the peel. You take it off, and you toast it and grind it, and that's your coffee. This is pergamino. Pergamino. And if you would let slimy part on it, it would be a honey coffee. You can also leave it in salt. I mean, there's
all different ways.
Coffee's like wine basically, so you can experiment with it like in 1,000 million ways. So, and this is where the coffee ends up. The beans, the beans, and the fruit part is like waste basically.
Okay.
And so it stays in the tank, and there you let it ferment. And after that, you wash it. It goes through the channel, and then you put it to dry. Basically.
So that's the step that's on.
Yeah. So the bad ones, they drift on top.
Okay.
So those you take away. This is if you would buy shitty coffee, like cheap coffee. This is the waste.
No
they
way.
also buy it. They also buy it for really cheap. But cheap coffee is this, and this is your quality coffee over there outside. And this is a shitty one they use for cheap coffee.
All right, so she just walked us through the harvesting process and showed us what it takes to get to this stage where the coffee beans are at. Now we're gonna go check out the rest of their land. It wraps this entire acreage up here, all different tiers of plants, and some are youthful, some are adult, some are in retirement, and we're gonna go scope it out from the top and watch the sunset over their farm. All right, so we trekked all the way up to the top of the property here, La Finca Sagrado, the sacred farm, where the best coffee beans in Colombia come from. So these are some of the ripening fruits here. The green ones are not quite ready, but the red ones are prime for picking and prime for caffeinating. They actually taste nice and sugary on the inside. They're delicious. But no, this is all their land here. We came down from the house, which is all the way down there. It's about 2.5 acres of property. They moved here a year ago, and they're learning how to farm from the ground up, literally. No pesticides, completely sustainable. La Finca Sagrado. This is their coffee. This is their coffee. Fresh off the plants into my mouth. Our first taste of authentic coffee. Compliments. Oh my God, that is super smooth.
Is it?
Oh my God, no, that is good for real.
This is a regular one. Like
This is fantastic. I swear I'm not exaggerating for the camera. This is that damn good.
Really is.
Oh my God, it's so soft. Until tomorrow, folks. We couldn't start our morning without coffee, but more importantly, without a little salsa pop-up soundbox party.
Ay, mi bella ciudad.
Coffee Bean Education 101 with Savasonthego. Here we have 3 different types of beans. This comes right off the plant. The plant's beside you, folks. Look to your right. That is the plant it came from. The beans here are dried and they are delicious. They are called natural. Step 2 is pergamino. This is when the outer layer and the honey layer have been removed from the bean, and these are yet to be toasted. And this one, my favorite, is called honey. This is the beautiful moisture layer around the bean is removed but yet stays on the bean and gives it this delicious honey flavor with no added preservatives. It goes into our little French press, into our cup, we drink it. And it tastes so damn good. And I'm here to announce a partnership that I have, one I'm very excited about. It launched today, and it's with the Adventure Travel Trade Association, the ATTA, an organization that I have the utmost respect for. I'm gonna be going around the world telling stories on their behalf, showing how you can give back regionally and how you can travel in a sustainable and regenerative manner. Also educating people on how to reduce their carbon footprint via traditional devices and some new technologies like long-term carbon offsetting projects, which are really exciting. I'm just getting to learn about them myself, but I look forward to becoming educated and sharing that process with you. So in honor of that new partnership, we're here to cheers to a delicious cup of coffee made from my friend Clara that I haven't seen in 15 years. Clara, thank you for the hospitality you've shown us, the delicious coffee you've brewed for us. It came from your plants into my cup. What would you like to say before we taste this delicious beverage to everyone watching?
Appreciate your coffee. It's hard work, and try to buy organic because a lot of farmers, small farmers, need your support to be able to take care of their land, not use pesticides, and give you a good cup of coffee.
Cheers to fresh coffee. Cheers to you. Let's save Mother Earth one coffee bean at a time. Oh God, it is so good. Every time it hits my lips. Oh, I love it. We're here as far north as we're going to a little town called Chilimaco. There's a plot of land here that she bought a few years back and built with her own bare hands using native materials. So we're gonna go check it out, go for a swim in the river, in the waterfall, and enjoy an apple. What's amazing here is that Clara, in building her house, had to hand carry everything up and down these steep slopes. We are way up in the mountainside at altitude. So from groceries to working materials, sleeping materials, every single thing she did by hand with no transportation, no ATV, no wheel wagon, just her 2 legs. Now she's carrying her kid up here. We're gonna go under the barbed wire fence with a baby. I've never seen this done before. No problem. That's an adventure woman right there. Now this is my kind of real estate. Going deep, going dirty, finding the best hidden gems around the world. We are here in the Colombian jungle, searching out some land, seeing if it's prime for investment. But if nothing else, this is an exciting adventure and one of my favorite pastimes. Searching for deals. Diego, there it is. She built that with her hands. Look at that thing. Incredible. The river. The promised land. Oh, we're gonna go for a swim in that. Come on, Diego. All right, we've done our ritualistic river bathing, and now Clara says we're welcome to come to her abode. Looks like we've made it to her humble abode here in the jungle. Clara's first creation in Colombia. Here it is, overlooking the river. Wow, look at that. Is that a door? That's incredible. Oh, so cool!
Some plastic walls also.
Wow! You built all of this. Oh my God! Like that is clay and dirt.
Yeah, that's clay and dirt.
Clay and dirt.
It's already a little bit more finished.
And you put bottles in there
Yes.
to seal it off. Look at that, guys. MTV Cribs jungle style.
Welcome to my crib, baby.
So
So
good.
yeah, this was my terrace.
Oh, I keep forgetting you built. Oh, sorry. You built all of this. And this is where you would sleep?
I would sleep like this, we're facing over there. I mean,
my
the
God.
view is,
So you wake up in the morning and
Yeah.
that's your view. Come on. Yeah, it does look like Jurassic Park.
this, all the glass,
You carried it in.
is brought by a truck over there, and I carried it. I carried it here.
Are you Wonder Woman? I don't understand. This is the jungle outhouse where all of the serious action happens. And with that in mind, I need to take a break. We're closing out our time in Colombia with a visit to the home that Clara built with her own 2 hands. Nothing but locally sourced material, a beautiful dip in the river below, and now back to Medellín for our final night out. This has been awesome. Thank you so much for showing us your coffee farm and your home. You lived here for 3 years building everything. From New York City to Colombia, friendship goes to far, wide, and strange places, that's for sure. All right, we are slowly but surely making our way back to Medellín, cutting through the jungle, cutting through adventure, on to the next chapter of Month in the Making, people. Colombia is nearly a wrap. Come on, Diego, move it. This road trip was much needed after 3 intense weeks of trying to master salsa in just 1 month. At the very beginning, I was faced with multiple challenges, from translating Spanish to English and English into salsa moves, which is a language all within itself. After weeks of Karol's wisdom, local dance classes, and putting my skills to the test night after night, I found myself quickly learning the many steps of Cali-style salsa. The Punta Garza, Punta Talon, the Latinos, the Miguelitos, and many, many more. With my new arsenal of pasos, turns, and twirls, Karol and I brought the salsa spirit to Cali and Colombia's most iconic sites, and even one of the greatest salsa stages in the world, El Mulatu Cabaret. The sounds of salsa now flow through my body and into the dance with every step. I am confident when I say I am a salsero, and I'm not leaving without one last dance. Karol, vamos!
Nadie pone el baby en la esquina.
Tú tienes la llave de mi corazón. Yo te quiero, marcha mi vida porque sin tu amor yo me muero. Tú tienes la llave de mi corazón. Yo te quiero, marcha mi vida porque sin tu amor yo me muero. Chopacho. Como la luna que alumbra por la noche los caminos, como las hojas al viento, como el sol espanta el frío, como la tierra la lluvia, como el mar espera el río, así espero tu regreso a la tierra del olvido.
Sin tu amor
Yo me muero,
tú tienes la llave de mi corazón.
yo te quiero,
Más que mi vida porque sin tu amor
yo me muero.
Colombia, tierra mestiza, mi Colombia, tierra hermosa, llena de mares, llena de montañas.